Hi, I've just bought this Escady, is that how you pronounce it? It's one of these long handled hedge cutters, pole cutter. I saw it on, you can adjust this head, different angles. I saw this on Gumtree, 30 quid, which is just less than, well, it is less than half price. The guy bought it, he'd used it a couple of times. He's moved house and there's no edges where he's, so it's in lovely condition, and it was nearby, so I thought I'd go and get it. But before I did, I thought, well, I'll just have a look and get a review, see what people think about them. And the main criticism seems to be the weight of the thing, especially for young ladies to manhandle and so forth. Yes, it is heavy. I mean, if you want that size of blade, double-sided blade cutter, and you want 450 watt motor, there's not much you can do about it. It has got, I mean, it's quite a length anyway, so I can move this along a bit more. In my view, just about. Right. What I find somewhat strange is in order to operate it, you must keep the trigger pulled. That must be pushed in and the trigger pushed, which is fine, but it means that in normal operations, depending on whether you're left or right-handed, you've got one hand quite a bit behind you. So I've decided to shorten this for my needs, bearing in mind that you can extend this anyway. There's a hexagon shape in here, so that'll go another 3 foot, so no way do I need that. So I'm going to take the hand, move this up as far as here, which is just a couple of Allen bolts, and I'm going to remove the handle, which looks to be quite simple, cut a foot or so off the end of this and put the handle back on again. That's I'm doing this sort of live, so that's the theory of everything. So I've unhooked the cable, which went through there and hooked round there. Okay, I've unhooked that, and as far as I can see, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Phillips type screws, and I suspect that will split in half and come away, in which case I can move this harness bracket further up. I can move this grip handle, which moves further up, and I can move this further up, and I think that will be a more comfortable position for me to work with. It'll suit my needs anyway. So that's the plan of action. If I undo these, I can move this handle up. Alright, only 3 or 4 inches, 3 inches, but it just makes it that much easier. It's only a clamp after all. So that comes up to there. Well, that's where I'm putting it. Tighten it up. Well, that was easily done. Right, that's good enough. Now we'll move the harness bracket, which is here. That too is on one of these. Yep. Ooh. So how far can we move this one up? I should think about the same there, perhaps, up to the label. Look, that's it. Let's do that up. Yep, so far so good. Slide that up, yes. Now this handle, this should be fun. Straighten that up, get this in shot. Other way round. There we go. Right. Let's move the camera. Move the cable. Now what we got here. Right, we've got one there. couple of bolts just there. I suspect that they go through the tube, so I might have to drill the tube for those two, but we'll see. I don't know, I haven't done it before. Ah dear. And that one. Yep. That one. Yeah. Everything's plastic nowadays, isn't it? Come back. That's a smaller one, that one. If you'll watch that. I don't want to detach the cable, so what I might have to do is cut the tube from around the cable without actually going through the cable itself. Don't know yet, we'll soon see. Hello, I hear next door's up, started up his mower. Perhaps I've set a theme going. That one. And one here. I suspect. Bear with me, guys. That one. I don't know who designed it. Perhaps he had extra long arms. Oh, are they a different type of? No, they're just further down. Right, gotcha. I don't know if the cable is captured in here or not. That we'll find out. Right, I think that's, as far as I can tell, all the screws undone. So, are you going to come apart? I got that one, didn't I? Right. Can't see any others. Oh yes, there's a little one there. My Jove. Different size of... Try that one. Oh, that's small. Okay, now. Are you gonna... There's another one, yeah. Down here. Right. Right, there we go. Yes, I'm going to have to drill 2 holes here and here to shorten this. Will I have to shorten the cable? I don't know yet. Let's see if this will come out. Ah, that's handy. Look, the cable is on a springy, curled up. Oh, that's quite clever. So, how far up there can I cut? Something long. I suppose I'll be able to see it. That's the end of the bar that goes inside, so I can only lose that mount. Oh. That's a shame. No, I won't bother doing this. Okay, well, I've reassembled the handle. I haven't cut anything off. It's turned out to be more, well, it can be done, but it's more hassle than necessary, because as well as shortening this tube, drilling this tube, I've also got to shorten the inner tube that goes inside, and it just gets involved and it's not worth it. The problem is that one hand is held back here to hold this trigger on. So all I really need is a means of holding the trigger on and then holding this further up the shaft. In fact, this little bit of extra weight will help counterbalance it. So I've took a very simple approach. I've just simply made myself a little wooden wedge, and that can be pushed on, and that just slipped into there. Now the trigger's held on all the time, which doesn't matter because the power head's at the other end of the pole. And this seems to be the simplest solution. So I thought we'd give it a go. Okay, well, the simplest solutions are the easiest solutions. Look, one-handed. It's pretty well balanced on this point. I've moved the grip up here. I can move it where I like. I mean, how are you going to hold that down there? It's ridiculous. But like this, I can go up the entire side of the hedge and across the top. And, well, easy peasy, look. All it took was a little wedge of wood.